You're with Clement Manyatela
on 702.
Let's Walk the Talk, streaming on the Prime Media Plus app.
DSTV channel 856,
92.7 and 106 FM.
Minutes after 9 o'clock. Dumelang, happy Friday. Welcome to the show. It's wonderful to be in your company this morning as we wrap up the week. I hope you're well and ready for the conversations that we've planned for you over the next 3 hours. The first hour of the show is the 702 Open Line. This is where we take your calls on 011-883-0702. The WhatsApp line is 072-702-1702. It's Friday, so the open line today, we do Gratitude Friday. Your opportunity to share with us what you are grateful for this week. So we want to celebrate and join you in your gratitude. What happened this week that reminded you how blessed you are? What put a smile on your face this week? What are you grateful for? Call us now or send us a WhatsApp voice note. It's the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. Do you celebrate it, by the way? If you are partnered and you and your lover observe Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day to you. Also, maybe take this as a gentle reminder to plan that dinner or order those flowers or start drafting that message, because I'm just looking out for you guys, because I know it's mostly the gents who forget. Or am I wrong? I mean, you could prove me wrong, gents. What did you do? Let me ask a direct question and let's see how the reactions go. What did you do for your wife or your girlfriend or your partner this morning? Wenzeni? Udirile? Did you remember that it's Valentine's Day? You can prove me wrong. 011-883-0702. What have you, maybe you haven't done anything, but you had already started preparing for your partner, for you guys to celebrate today. 011-883-0702. WhatsApp's on 072-702-1702. Please prove me wrong. And if there are ladies out there or guys who want to talk about what happened this morning, did your partner remember to wish you a happy Valentine's? And I don't want to start like an argument about, because it's so complex, right? But I will ask this question anyway. Why is the expectation that it must also be the guys who take charge on Valentine's Day? Why? Why must it be the guys who must organize the dinner, who must buy the flowers, why can't it also be the other way around sometimes? Are you a type of lady or woman who takes charge and you are the one sometimes who goes, I've planned something for us? Because we don't have to do things the same way they've been done 100 years ago. Like, we can reinvent traditions and customs and things that we go about in our daily lives. So that's a question I'm asking. Is it really always, does it always have to be guys who have to go the extra mile? Because I find that in many cases, that's what happens. That's why you find guys who just say, I don't believe in Valentine's. Because it actually is exhausting, guys. It really is exhausting to be the one who's burdened by this responsibility to do something, to remember the day. Yeah? Even with anniversaries, guys must be the ones. If you forget, you're in trouble. You're lucky if you're not going to take the couch. It's wild, hey? It's so wild. Huh? Abel, what did you do this? Did you buy flowers? For who? Huh? I bet you he forgot too. Oh, between
Clement Manyatela, streaming on the Prime Media Plus app.
DSTV channel 856,
92.7
and 106 FM.
I was saying to my friend that maybe we don't celebrate Valentine's really because we've never had a proper experience of Valentine's Day. My first sort of experience was last year, and in hindsight, because literally 2 weeks after that, I found out that the guy had been stealing money from me. This was my boyfriend. So in hindsight, it's very possible that all the things that he bought me for Valentine's, he bought them using my money.
Oh, no.
So therefore, I did Valentine's for myself. So yeah, I've never had a Valentine's experience, unfortunately. Maybe one day.
Oh, yeah, Askisi. Yo. Yeah, that's not cool at all. I actually saw something just the other day. I saw a video of these cards, at these retail stores that are now selling cards for Valentine's, but not for your intimate partner, for your work wife or your work husband. How crazy is that? So if you go to like these stores now, you will find their cards. So as opposed to Happy Valentine's, my love, Happy Valentine's, babe, or my wife, my husband, my partner, it's now Happy Valentine's, my work wife, my work husband. Aren't we pushing it a little too far with that? I don't know. Like, how would you feel that your husband or your partner or your wife is busy buying flowers and cards for their work husband or work wife? I don't know how I'd feel about that. But when I saw those cards, I thought, this is wild, eh? It really is wild.
Oh, Clement, and is it only us gents who have to do something? Isn't it 50-50? The other way around? It's 50-50. Ladies can also do something for us. Why should we always go an extra mile buying flowers and chocolate? 50-50, baba. Let's go 50-50.
Yeah. I mean, also think about it. Can we do a test right now, actually? Let's do a survey right now. If you're a guy listening to me now, and your wife or your partner or your girlfriend, whatever, did something for you this morning, please raise your hand. Like, give us a call or send a WhatsApp voice note or just tweet me. Or maybe you've got a partner, a female who consistently, or even if it's not consistently, sometimes they're the ones who take charge. Let's see how many are going to call about that. Because I bet you there are a few. I bet you there are a few people, men out there who will say that women took charge and they did this. And maybe if you're a woman who took charge this morning too, let me know. Let's see. Back to my question, which this listener is also asking. Why must it be the guys? You must remember the anniversary. You must remember the day you met. You must remember the first kiss. You must remember Valentine's. That's a lot. Like, I'm getting a headache just thinking about the things you've got to remember for the entire year. And what do, ma'am? Just look pretty? No, come on. Let's meet each other somewhere.
Clement, good morning. Nelson here. Yeah, man. I've just dropped her a gift this morning at her work.
Nice.
And I bought her flowers and a pack of chocolates, Ferrero Rocher, and I feel proud. I'm on my way to go hustling now. Thanks, Clement. Goodbye.
That's so dope. That's so dope.
Good morning, my Major. Thanks for a great show as always. You know what you just raised on this thing, yeah, for why is there to be guys always that comes up with the plans to Valentine. You know, I don't know, and I don't know who's going to answer that, because this is a two-way stream. It's a relationship. I'm 47 years old. There was not even once among the ladies that I've dated, even the one that I'm seeing now, that said to me, let me take you out or bought me something.
Sure.
No, man. And these ladies, I think everything's money-orientated when it comes to them. Thank you, Neo from Gupidor.
Yeah, it's not all of the ladies, of course, but you raise a key thing there, Neo. There are men out there who who've never been bought a gift by their women, their wives or their girlfriends. Ever. Because the expectation is, you're the man who must do this. Who came up with those rules? My worry is that even with love, like, I'm okay even with like self-help books. I don't read a lot of self-help books, but I read all sorts of books. So sometimes you will find me with a self-help book. But my old issue has always been that I don't want to apply people's experiences on my life because we are different, right? So if you have a way that you learned vulnerability, that's your way. If you've got a way that you experienced God, that's your way. If you've got a way that you experience love and you think about love, that's your way. And I must appreciate that it's worked for you. That doesn't mean it's going to work for me. So even with the self-help books, sometimes, yes, what they share with you will work for you. Sometimes it won't. And equally so, even about love and expectations. I feel like there's a script we were given from 1502, and we're supposed to still carry on with that and ignore the evolution of us as a people, the evolution of love as a concept, the evolution of relationships. I don't know. What are your thoughts? It's 20 minutes now after 9 o'clock.
Your voice,
Your station.
your open line
Walk the talk with Clement Manyatela.
on 702.
Mhlogonolo, you're calling us from Reimsach. What are you grateful for this Friday morning? Good morning.
Morning, Clement. How are you?
Good, brother. How are you?
Yes. So, Clement, in 2019, I quit my 9-to-5 job. Then I started going back to entrepreneurship. Well, I've always been into entrepreneurship, but then I was just juggling between the two, nearly side hustle, more focused on my 9-to-5. 2019, I decided to quit my job. I started a very beautiful brand. It was doing well. COVID hit, and then that affected the business. And then 2021, 2022, then if I can tell you, Clement, I went through a depression. I wasn't aware that I was, because there was a very foreign thing happening to me. I started losing everything. I lost the business. I lost all my shops. I had like 9 shops. I started closing them down, all of them. I went through depression. I was not aware because I could go 3 to 5 days without literally taking a bath, and I was not aware.
Sure.
And then I would just eat, drink alcohol, sleep, wake up, eat, drink alcohol, sleep for almost the whole year, finishing the money that I've had. My car started being repossessed. My apartments, I lost my apartment. Then, back to square one. I started another business in 2022, started taking off, but it didn't do well as well. I started another business with friends. We opened a lounge or a restaurant pub. We opened 2 of them. They didn't even last a year. That was 2022 and 2023. And then they closed down as well. And then all that led me to, when you're desperate, you start thinking of anything to make money. And I remember this one time I just thought of, let me just become a real estate agent. What does it take to become a real estate agent? I went to that space, that was last year. I went to that space with the mindset of, I'm just going there to hustle and to see if I can make it. But guess what? I'm grateful that that day came. I decided to get into the real estate. I'm doing pretty well. I love it. I think I'm seeing a long-term career in field. I've been doing very, very, very well. I don't want to lie, and
That's
I'm enjoying it every single day. So I'm just grateful for my resilience. I'm grateful for the opportunity, and I'm grateful for life. Entrepreneurship is not easy, but I'm grateful for my resilience.
That's amazing. Leonolo, this really is inspirational, and I think you're helping other people out there who may be going through just similar challenges, just to remind them how resilient we can be. The fact that you're still here in the midst of your challenges, wherever you're listening to us from, means God is still giving you the opportunity. Like, you're not done here. So celebrate that. Be grateful for that. The fact that you are still here, regardless of the situation you're facing. So, Lehlonolo, thank you so much for reminding us of also just being grateful for resilience, right? For the energy and the capacity to keep pushing, even when we're in difficult circumstances.
Good morning, Clement, and happy Valentine's Day. On this grateful Friday, I'm grateful for life. What made me happy this week? On Wednesday, when we were doing squats, my partner and I in the gym, I was quite happy with my progress. I lifted a bit heavier than usual. And I'm also a fine artist on my spare time, so I'm working on this new piece. And I'm happy with the progress that I made because I'm usually lazy to draw. But I found myself just having that, in encouragement to work on the piece. So I'm very happy with the progress.
Hey, morning, Clems. Kerena, the one who values the Valentine's Day should be the ones that books the restaurants, buys the roses, does the whole shebang, the breakfast in bed, all the effort. I get it. They are the ones that value the day. So that's how it is. That's how simple it is. And then everybody's happy. Well, so now the next person has been forced to do all these things while they don't value the day. It's just unnecessary pressure, guys. Now I refuse. I refuse it. Cooks from Devland.
Clement, I don't celebrate anything that is one-sided. Valentine's Day, it's always been one-sided. You see the trends going all out, but they say it's the day for the lovers. Who are the lovers? It's a male and a female. So why gents always go all the way out to please the ladies? But the ladies are just sitting there, they are waiting for the gift, but they are not doing anything. Me, I don't celebrate things that are one-sided. Maybe if it was like for lovers, really, even the girls will go all out. But it seems this thing is sided. So me, I don't celebrate it.
Okay, Kings, would you be comfortable with your partner? Okay, this is a heterosexual relationship, obviously. So would you be comfortable with your girlfriend or wife going to celebrate Valentine's with their friends? Because I learned this morning from the producers that apparently women do that these days. Apparently there's something called Galentines. I didn't know that. And this is where ladies meet, probably all wearing red, or red and white, and all of them do like cute stuff. Like they go on Valentine's Day. It's like, is that a thing? I didn't know about that. So what? You leave your lovers at home and you say, okay, we are going to celebrate Valentine's with my friends. And as a lover, if you don't celebrate it, I don't expect you to be offended by that or to feel, why would you leave me on Valentine's? I mean, Galoku, you said you don't want to celebrate it, right? So, yeah, let me know. Are you one of those people who do you do Galentines, and do guys have it? What would they call it if it's girls? Huh? What would we call it if it's guys? I don't know. Apparently there's Galentines. Ladies do that. They go and they celebrate Valentine's amongst themselves. They go on a date. I would feel bad if I was the guy that's left at home, even though I don't celebrate it. But I don't think you should stop the person or have issues with it because you've taken a position you don't celebrate it. They're choosing to go celebrate it with people who do. Hey?
Hi, Clement. This is Lindy from Brixton. Just on Valentine's Day, I lost my husband about 3.5 years ago. I was always the one who did Valentine's Day things. Loved Valentine's Day. He used to roll his eyes and put up with it. But I hope the guys out there know, if they have an awesome lady in their lives, even if they hate Valentine's Day, maybe it's not such a bad thing if they do something cool for their girls. Thanks. Great show.
Yeah, good morning, Manyatela. Good morning. Good morning. I bought my wife some flowers and chocolate and a cup with the message of love for Valentine's Day. So I know it's Valentine's Day. Peter in Sandton.
Oh, wow. So we still get cups? That's so cool. Yeah, no. Give us some ideas, guys, like of what do you buy people for Valentine's? Yeah? So that when the need arises, we're able to, be present in the moment. So far I've had guys, and by the way, I will concede that because I thought a lot of guys probably have forgotten about the day. And I thought I was reminding them, but clearly a lot of you have done it. Someone else earlier says they got chocolates, they got flowers. Now someone says, I think they got flowers and a cup. So what's the best thing? And ladies, what do you actually prefer? Or even guys, what do you prefer as gifts? Like, do you prefer some people to go really that big and go, get you something big, or it's a thought, that counts? Like, I'm so deep that I would probably write you a poem, instead of getting you the flower or buying chocolate. I don't know. How creative, gents or ladies, do you go when you think about a Valentine's gift? It's 9:30.
The Talk with Clemens Manyatela
on 702.
24 minutes before 10 o'clock. Tutuzile Zuma has sent another apology. That's what Sister Zulu is reporting there in Eyewitness News. Remember, she sent out that apology earlier this week, and I said on air, it is not really an apology because her dad, who is also the leader of the MK party, Jacob Zuma, said you have to apologize to Floyd because you said the F word to Floyd. You said he's the worst thing that's ever been in the party. And we do understand she has raised issues formally, and complaints against Floyd Shivambu, but how she conducted herself and, hurling all those insults towards him was wild. So she sent out that apology early this week. It was an apology to the leadership and structures of the MK party. But that is not what her father and leader of the MK party instructed. And we heard over the last 2 days that her dad was not happy with that apology. So she's now issued another one. And it says, to the Secretary General of Umkhonto weSizwe Party, my comrade, Floyd Shivambu, President Jacob Zuma, party members, supporters, and the people of South Africa, I sincerely apologize for my recent public posts on X, which have caused offense, division, and disruption within the Umkhonto weSizwe Party and beyond. And it goes on and on and on and on. But even in this apology, what she has done now is, okay, instead of just apologizing to the leadership of the MK party, let me mention Floyd as part of that leadership. Because this apology, there's no one line here that says, I apologize to Floyd and for calling him the F word and for saying those nasty things against him. And then stop there and say, I also apologize to everybody else. These things matter in politics and even beyond, how you structure the apologies. So yeah, we've got a new apology from Jacob Zuma's daughter, where now she mentions Floyd Shivambu among the other leaders and supporters and people of South Africa. That's the apology. Is it enough? Well, we'll find out. Is Daddy happy with that or not? Hey, on the open line this morning, we're also talking about Valentine's and the expectations that are there in relationships, whatever kind of relationships that you're in. But it's also Gratitude Friday. So this hour, we are looking at what you are grateful for this week. We're celebrating and also just appreciating things with you. What put a smile on your face this week?
Good morning, Clement. I would like to remain anonymous. What I'm grateful for is the fact that I've managed to register for board exams. I went to law school, but I couldn't finish paying them, so they withheld my certificate. But finally, I've managed to to pay them whatever it was due to them. So yeah, I'm so grateful that I'll be sitting for board exams, even though I'm still struggling to secure articles. But the mere fact that I will be sitting for board exams, it's a milestone for me. Thanks.
Good morning, Clement. Happy Gratitude Friday. I am super grateful for my boss, my line manager, who has positioned me in a very good way. I think she has crafted a path for me, and it's for me to take the opportunity and run on the runway that she has cleared for me. I'm super grateful. I'm super grateful for the opportunity. I am just grateful. You know, when senior people mention and know your name and ask for you, and you go like, does so-and-so know my name? I am super grateful, happy, grateful, and I pray to God that I take this opportunity and just run on the runway, on the trail as best as I can. Thank you.
Good morning, 702 and the team. Hi, Clemens. Happy Valentine's Day to all. I'm single, proudly, but I'd love to say happy Valentine's Day to my team, Lepeta. And I'm very grateful for them. I'm grateful for my mother and father, Simon Mashangu and Kamanyani Mashangu. They're the best thing ever. And grateful to my greatest Almighty Spirit guide. And I'm grateful for me being alive and taking on challenges every day. So I'm grateful for myself as well.
That's amazing. Let me read some of the messages that have come through as well. Morning, Clement. Xolela here from Bedford View. I stopped celebrating Valentine's Day. But when I did, last gifts I bought were inspired by Five Senses. I bought him earphones and created a playlist on YouTube Music. That's so romantic. I bought his favorite cologne, cooked dinner, bought a pair of sunglasses, lastly a t-shirt. Thank you for a great show. Oh, that's nice. That's like those are nice. I would like some cologne or have dinner cooked, some pair of sunglasses and a t-shirt, earphones. I'm always losing my earphones and damaging them when I'm running. So, and then that comes with a playlist that was personally created. Who are you? Yeah? That's amazing. Another one says, Clement, I'm just grateful for the gift of life and sound health. I'm always raving about how at my advanced age, in my late 50s, I don't have any chronic illnesses. I'm also grateful that we are 4 siblings and all of us are still alive, healthy, and with sound health. I'm also grateful that our relationship is on point. It's not easy when the parents are no longer there as the glue that keeps siblings together. I am so grateful. That's a message there from Anonymous. And then another one says, Clement, Soso in Seraldine. My wife and I don't observe Valentine's Day. 2 days we celebrate for love. It's the 9th of October when we met and fell in love at first sight 25 years ago. Number 2, the 16th of December when we tied the knot. Valentine's never did anything for us. So Asimazi, we're still dating every month. That's cool. Hi, Clement. I'm grateful for the life of my son. He's a Valentine's baby. It's his 7th birthday today. So that's how I'm celebrating the day, taking him and his sister to Spur later on. I'm truly grateful that I am able to provide for them as a single mom, raising 2 kids. When just 3 years ago, my mom was raising them. I also had a difficult pregnancy, so we're truly, truly grateful for his life. That's Lerato in Centurion. Amazing, Lerato. Thank you. Tato says, Clement, you get someone wife that work. Oh, what are you trying to say here, Tato? You get someone's wife that work wife card. What happens when she brings it home? Worse, what if she hides it and leaves it at work? What does that say about the marriage? Yo, Tabo. That's a message from Tata Silwadi there. Yeah, that's quite fascinating, isn't it? 17 minutes now before 10 o'clock.
Your voice.
Your station.
Your open line.
Walk the talk with Clements Manyatela
on 702.
All right, so we've got Mpho on the line in Limpopo. Speaking of gratitude, I promised that we'll bring him on air. So we got a call from Mpho when we did our monthly feature, the Healing Hour. And when we did the Healing Hour, Mpho called us. We were asking what people are regretting. And Mpho called and regretted, getting his uncle to hold on to the money that his mom left for him. So Mpho is in Limpopo. Mom passed away, but left about 20,000 rand with the uncle. But the uncle didn't want to give Mpho that money to go study further because Mpho just matriculated and wanted to go to a beauty school. But the uncle said, no, you are not even a man enough because Mpho is gay. And Mpho called us with that story. And there are a few of our listeners who called in and said, how do we assist Mpho with contributing towards this beauty school, even though the uncle has decided not to assist? So we thought we should bring Mpho on the line so we can get an update. Mpho, how are you doing? Good morning.
Hi, Clem, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you. So the last time we spoke to you, you were worried about going to school because your uncle didn't want to release that 20,000 rand that your mom had left before she passed. So right now, since some of our listeners intervened, have you started school?
Yes, I've started school. The 10,000 was paid into the school account. So I've started with my classes, Clement, and I'm very happy. And I know now that I'm not using an anonymous name. They know because they even call the radio looking for me. I'm in a new town. I'm no longer in Limpopo, I had to leave. I'm in a new province and I'm in a better space,
That's great.
Makeup bakery, toiletry, I had to find peace. Where I am, I made peace. I'm squatting with a friend. She's helping me with food and a bit of clothes, and my school fees has been paid.
That's
Life
great.
looks good.
That's
Yes.
good. That's good. So I'm glad that you're safe and you're good, Mpho. You wanted to go to this beauty school, so this is something you've always been passionate about. Yeah?
It's something that I've always been passionate about. And, I know with that, even now the plan, I must do it maybe for 3 months, do the thing. Then after that, I'm going to look for a job and I'm going to study while I'm doing something at the salon so that I can, you can't sponge off someone forever. So I need to find a job, maybe go salooning so that I can help Kamuka, food, get my own apartment. But the way things are going, Clement, they're going very well.
That's good.
They said the other amount was supposed to be paid because it was 12,500, the balance, but the 10,000 has been paid straight to the account. And I'm happy. I'm happy to say now I can be the person that I am. I don't need to pretend to be someone else.
Have you spoken to your uncle ever since the last time we spoke?
No, I haven't. I'm not ready to speak to him because I spoke to one of your producers who told me that he called and he was shouting and stuff. So I'm not ready to. I choose peace. I choose to be in peace and happy and study and get my diploma.
Yeah, that's what matters, Mpho. Thank you so much for coming through. I just wanted to bring you quickly, just for a couple of minutes, to update the listeners, because there are some that were also genuinely worried about you. Thank you, Mpho. So Mpho is that person that called on our Healing Hour feature, who gave us that sad story of how he was treated at home and they didn't want to even send him to this beauty school because he loves doing the nails and makeup. And I'm glad that you have intervened, right? And this is what I was talking about yesterday when we were celebrating World Radio Days. We have an amazing community here on 702. We have an amazing community, and I'm eternally and forever grateful to you for always opening your hearts and your pockets to make a difference in someone else's life. Mpho wouldn't have been able to start school and go to this beauty school and go follow on his passion if it wasn't for you. So thank you. You've given him a chance. He's lost his mom. He really doesn't have family right now because they think he's weird for wanting to go to a beauty school. They think he's not man enough to deserve being supported. So thank you for being that support system. It's 12 minutes before 10.
Your voice,
Your station.
your open line
Walk the talk with Clement Manyatela.
on 702.
8 minutes before 10 o'clock.
Clement, good morning. Clement, do you see what is happening to MK? Is making Julius celebrate. I'm sure wherever Julius is now, he's smiling all the way. I'm sure Achora King, Aya Queen, because what is happening there is now a joke. Look at what happened go between Floyd and Zuma's daughter. And well, MKP leader John Hlophe and Mzwane Lemane. So Julius Sinje is just sitting at the corner smiling because of the drama that is taking place.
Yeah, but he would be naive to think that this means, the MK is imploding. I mean, people were smiling. Some people were smiling when Floyd left him, when Dali left him, when Busisi were left, when Kimang, the latest one, Mbuyiseni Ndlozi left. So these things happen in politics. I think politicians know that there's always going to be squabbles between some leaders in any party. It doesn't mean that's the end of the organization. Let's go back to more of your WhatsApps on Valentine's.
Hi, morning Clement, and morning to my fellow listeners. I just actually went out of a retail store and they were clearly trying to create a package that was suitable for the gents. They literally had like a package of boereworst, like dry worst and biltong, some savory treats. And I'm thinking, no man, this doesn't look Valentine's like. Man. No man, Valentine's is chocolates and flowers and yes, the dinners and that. Funny enough, I don't even celebrate it and I've never experienced it. But no, not for drivers.
But no, guys, come on. What do you want from us? Yeah? Now, that's why I said earlier, why must I subscribe to what has always been a Valentine in the world's eyes? Yeah? The world has indoctrinated. The world we've been socialized to think Valentine's must be, I have to spend money, I have to wear red and white, I have to actually go and buy flowers, I have to get chocolate. So what if I actually want to send you some nice biltong as a Valentine? Isn't it the thought that counts? And also, there are often packages that are suitable for men, and maybe that's a package you should have bought for. That's a package you buy for him. Yeah, I just think it's a thought that counts. I really think so.
As a female partner of a male man, I love taking him out on dates when I can. This year for Valentine's Day, he has forbidden me from being involved in the plans because I usually like to plan those things. He's forbidden me. It's a surprise. I finally found out when bugging him about what I can wear that there's a dinner involved, but I know nothing else. So excited for that.
And don't investigate further than that because then you're going to ruin the surprise. Just look pretty. Just be ready for dinner and take it from there. Because some people, when there's a surprise plan, they want to know every detail to the T. Because some people just don't like surprises. But that's so nice. It's so cool to hear that there are women out there who will take the lead and often take the lead even when it comes to Valentine's.
Hi, Clement and your listeners. I was a woman that used to take charge back in the day. That was before the baby. But then when I fell pregnant, I found out stuff about him, like infidelity and stuff. Although we have worked it out, I'm just not the same anymore. Like, I don't really take charge anymore on certain things. Even on his birthdays, I don't make a big deal anymore like I used to because of that betrayal.
Good morning, Clement. You have point there, Clement. It's difficult for us men to remember like Valentine's Day, birthdays for our wives, our girlfriends, it's tough for us men to remember all sorts of things because we have a lot of things to do in a relationship. So yeah, it's tough. Like for me this morning, I totally forget about Valentine's Day until she asked me, and then I have to say, no, let me try to find a restaurant that we can go afterwards. So yeah, it's tough, this road in one way.
Good morning, Radio 72. Good morning, listeners. The issue of Valentine, people no longer celebrate it because our partners, especially ladies, they have made their expectation clearly that they want someone who's gonna buy them expensive stuff. They mentioned their appliances, they mentioned cars. If you come and tell that you love her, got roses, you play, you turn them off because they made it clear. So in that way, Valentine has lost a spark, especially on the men's side, because we are even feeling embarrassed to even show the appreciation with whatever that we have. Thank you.
Your voice.
Your station.
Your open line.
Walk the talk with Clement Manyatela
on 702.
Good morning, Clement. This apology letter by the second one by Duduzile Zuma. It's like one of those where you are asked to send an email to your colleagues and bosses, and then somehow you make a mistake there, and you are told to do another email, send it again, and apologize for sending the first email with incorrect information. Now you have to send another email with the correct information. For me, and it's so embarrassing. I feel like, Duduzile Zuma could have just apologized to the SG from the word go. Now she's making a nuisance of herself in front of everyone and even her father, where the arrogance that she has comes from. But I think she just could have just made a first apology to Floyd, and, there was no need for another one. This is Pete from Tembisa. Thanks, Clement.
Thank you. Thank you, Pete. Let me just wrap up with these two WhatsApp voice messages. Hi, Clems. I'm grateful for the fact that for the first time this year, I do not have any meetings today. And I've arranged with my son, who is in Tax, to play some golf at Silver Lakes. I trust that the rain will stay away. That's a nice one. Yeah, no meetings today. Why do we have meetings on Fridays? Actually, they must be banned on Fridays. Just Fridays. Jamina says, Clement, thank you for what you guys have done for him. I'm super happy for him. It made me so emotional. And then another one says, Anonymous here, Clement, I'm grateful that I found employment after losing my job in 2019 due to funding cuts from HIV and GBV prevention. I'm starting my orientation on the 24th of Feb. God has a plan and he will make a way. Thank you, Clement. Well, Anonymous, thanks to you and all the best with your new job. It's 10 o'clock.